Hey guys, welcome back to another video of us. Today is the second part of our alkaline diet video. Today we're gonna talk about hyperacidity and its impact on our body. So have fun and keep on watching.
Let's get to the first part of the video, which is why and how hyperacidity can lead to nutrient deficiency. Let's imagine an easy example, which would be we eat a pepperoni pizza. So the pepperoni pizza is a really acidic meal, and in order to metabolize that meal or to neutralize that meal, our body has to use buffer substances like sodium bicarbonate or mineral nutrients like calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These buffer substances are also used for vital tasks by our bodies on a daily basis. So our body has to sacrifice these buffer substances in order to metabolize this acidic meal. So in general, our body has figured out a very good way to neutralize acidic foods or acidic meals. And it wouldn't be a problem if this pepperoni pizza would be an exception. But in today's society and our lifestyles, acidic foods and beverages, like for example sodas or this pepperoni pizza or whatever, a burger, is not an exception. We usually eat a lot of those acidic meals and beverages, so our body has to use a lot of those buffer substances, and these buffer substances, these mineral nutrients, are scarce goods in our bodies because we don't feed our bodies a lot of these mineral nutrients anymore, because we'd rather have the junk food or the soul food. And this is basically how an acidic diet can lead to nutrient deficiency, because our body uses more of these mineral nutrients than it gets in order to neutralize these meals. So why does our body does that? So our body is tuned for survival. This is the only thing that matters to our body. We want to survive in the short term. Our body doesn't think in the long term. Okay, so survival means we want to keep the acid-base metabolism, and we want to keep our blood alkaline. Our blood should never change its acid base. So it should always stay alkaline, because if it doesn't stay that way, then that could mean a sudden death. And our body wants to survive no matter what. So if we don't get enough mineral nutrients from our foods or beverages, then our body is clever enough to rob itself in order to survive short term. So what does it mean when our body starts to deplete its own mineral depots? It means that we are very likely to develop cavity, that we will suffer from hair loss or even osteoporosis or arteriosclerosis.
So let's get to the second point. Hyperacidity, or an acidic state, makes you fat. In order to protect our vital organs, our body has to produce more fat cells in which the acid is stored. So while being in this hyperacidic state, it is way harder to lose weight because our body has to protect our vital organs, and it does that by producing more fat cells. So it's automatically harder to lose weight, even though you might be on a low carb diet. So keep that in mind, low carb diet is an acidic diet, so it's very hard for you to lose fat in the first way. So our organ protection, as I said before, is our fat cells, and that's our organ's bodyguard. So if you do a low carb diet, for example, or any kind of acidic diet, you steal the body's bodyguard, the organ's bodyguard, and it's not very wise and efficient. So on an alkaline diet, the body loses the fat or the weight almost naturally, because you don't feed your body this acidic stuff anymore. So you most likely will lose weight naturally because your body doesn't need to protect their organs and produces fat cells to protect the organs. So now that we talked about and showed you a little bit on what happens when you eat a lot of acidic foods, we listed you the consequences, 5 consequences if you stay on an acidic diet for a long period of time. So the first consequence would be a higher blood pressure and clogged blood vessels. The second one would be maybe you suffer from hair loss. Third one, you build kidney, gall and bladder stones, which are obviously not very good for your body and not healthy at all. The fourth, for us, one of the most important as a personal trainer, no, just kidding, all are very important, but we block our joints with developing arthritis in our joints. And the fifth one, the acid we eat settles in between our cells and our skin, so we might look older, get more wrinkles, we have maybe age spots, maybe more than usual, and you might develop cellulite. So for all the ladies out there, stick to a whole food plant-based diet and you will look a lot better.
So if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. If you want more information, please visit our website. The link is in the description below.